What is the scariest diagnosis people fear to get, or you think people fear to get? Well, if cancer was the first thing that came to your mind, you're probably right. I will be sharing with you my personal experience through the cancer journey and the things that I wish I knew or did differently. Call it my cheat book or your cheat book in this case, and hopefully you learn from my mistakes and avoid them, because more often than not, I have realized that these mistakes could be very, very dangerous. For those of you that are new to my channel, there's a brief introduction. This is the Chronicle with Lotiarella. I've been sharing with you my cancer journey, like health challenges, basically, faith journey as a result of the health challenges. Today we're going to be dealing with the mistakes that a lot of people make at the beginning, so taken from the diagnosis. And one of these mistakes is because of the fear of getting the C word diagnosis. A lot of people don't check out any symptoms in their body. Okay, in my case, it was breast cancer, and in my previous videos, I described how I discovered it. All right, so for the benefit of the newbies, I'm just going to state that when I first discovered the pain, it just came like a normal thing. Actually, looked or felt like a musculoskeletal pain. And being a health professional, I just felt that okay, it could be nothing, and I didn't check it out for a few weeks. Okay, and by the time I eventually got to check it out, and I mean the whole video is already made. I would link it up here. But by the time I got to check it out, actually it was already in stage 2. Okay, so that means that what that meant for me was that the area of the affected breast, it's larger, it's too large to just do a lumpectomy. They had to take the whole breast out. And why is this important? I know that there is aesthetic issues and all of that, and then the surgery is more extensive, the recovery is more extensive. But you know, in my own experience, I would say I'm still lucky because at least they could still take it out, you know. But in some people's, or I actually have seen some case studies and you know cases in the news, and as a professional, a health professional in my line of experience as well, where they by the time they came in, it was already too late to even do anything. So please avoid that mistake. If you notice anything unusual, and how do you notice? You would notice first of all by paying attention to your body. A lot of people are so busy, like they don't even pay attention to their body, you know. With breast cancer, they teach self breast examination. If you're not doing it, how are you going to even notice anything? All right, so first of all, pay attention to your body, and if you notice anything unusual, do not wait for a long time. Another problem that I had, what I say, another issues was so apart from the initial time that it was diagnosed, we had the treatment, and but when the cancer also came back, I noticed something. But again, you would think I learned from the first experience, right? But I didn't. um I think the second part actually boils down to me not wanting to, because I've been in a lot in the hospital, up and down, a lot of team, like 4 different consultants were on my case, and just call, you know, different things. I felt at some point like, I mean, I'm bothering people a lot, like, is this only you? But so because of that I felt, oh okay, it's just maybe from the scar tissue and everything, and I didn't check it out. By the time I went to check it out, it had already now progressed to stage 4. And this is why it's very important. This is why I started this chronicle from the mistakes that I made, and I'm really hoping that a lot of people will see this video and not make that same mistake. Okay, pay attention to your body, and when you notice anything unusual, please do not self-medicate. I know some of my friends, I'm not going to mention the countries, but you do know yourselves, that are in some certain countries that self-medication is like a norm. It's actually not supposed to be a norm. So don't self-medicate. Do not do that. Don't go to a chemist and they would just concoct some stuff and you'll be taking it. That is going to be, apart from delaying the actual treatment that you need because of lack of investigation, it's also damaging further your body, because you're not even treating all of the things that every medication is a potential poison. So don't do that. Okay, and hope that I have sounded that clear enough. If you find anything in your body that is unusual, that is a good number one step. Number two step is do not, I cannot emphasize it enough, do not self-medicate and do not leave it to linger for a long time. These are mistakes that I wish that I can take back. Unfortunately, I cannot. All right, and then when it comes to diagnosis, this is another huge one. On the day, and on the first, in fact, the first and the second diagnosis that I got, I went alone. Now, there are several implications to that. I dare say there are several things that it revolves around that. Cancer diagnosis is a huge life-changing word that even if they are just saying oh, it's nothing, don't worry yet, the results are not back, it's not definite, just the sound of that word, it does things to people's mind, to people's head. So you'd really want to have someone by your side. You really want to have a support system, someone who you can trust, someone who is emotionally sound and spiritually sound, to be with you on the day. And I say this because it's crucial. I think the very first day of the diagnosis, in fact, like I said, it's not even the diagnosis day. Let's back up a little bit. Give you a little bit of context. Okay, so in my own case, I went to the GP. The GP said, oh, it's probably nothing, it's your breast is fibrous, there's no much difference from the other side, but because of the pain you're getting, let's just go check it out. So on the day I'm going to check it out, instead of me in my own head to just go with someone, I went alone. And I went alone and things escalated really quickly. Now, I did not get a definite diagnosis on the first day that I went to the cancer center, breast cancer clinic. What I got there, and then the first consultant said exactly the same thing that the GP said. Oh, it's probably nothing, you'll be on your way soon. I'm just going to feel it, from going to feel it to ultrasound scan of the breast on the same day, to mammogram, to see full body CT. Like, what are we like? So just imagine that. I'm just saying this because you don't really know. Once you get that referral, make plans to go with someone for your psychological well-being, for your mental health. Is really crucial. Do not take that for granted, I tell you. On the day for mine, after all of this battery of tests, they were still all going, oh, you don't think about it. First of all, the mammogram says there is suspicious look, it looks like it's breast cancer, but they cannot say, you know, of course the medical team would not want to just dump it out there on you. They still want to give you some sort of hope sort of. So, but even with that, even the fact that I didn't have the biopsy result out on the day, but just the fact that they were even suspecting cancer did something to my health, to my head, right? I remember coming back home. I remember pulling on my driveway, but I don't remember how I got home. So imagine the danger to that. You're endangering yourself, you're endangering other people on the road. Like, please don't do that. It's not safe for anyone. Okay, and this is for just the initial phase. So from detecting to going to check it out is very important. And on the day you're going to check it out, please go with someone. I really do not want these videos to be too long. plus honestly I don't really have the strength to do long videos. But so just little nuggets like this. If you haven't subscribed, this is a channel that is looking at cancer from a different perspective. Okay, cancer is already like bad, very bad, but we are not about to throw pity parties here. This channel is my hope is that this channel is going to raise people's hope and help people to actually understand the intricacies, the things that your consultants are not telling you or don't have the time to explain to you. That's why I'm here. So I'm only dropping one video per week because that is how much strength I've got to do. But if you do have any questions, if you have any thing, put it in the comment section. Subscribe, share. There's a lot more to come. And till next time, I just wish you peace, love, and light. Take care. This is a Chronicle with Arella.